That curb appeal for your home done by a professional. You can have that done simply by going to the SAHBA home show that's coming up. The designer that will help you with the landscaping of your dreams, I guess we could say. Michaela Machado is joining us now, lead designer, Harlow Gardens. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
This is so much harder than I would have ever imagined because I just did this to our house, and it's so important.
It's a lot of work, but yeah, really doing your landscape design will bring the value up of your home, and you'll be spending a lot more time outside, a lot of quality time outside, which you can do in Tucson 80% of the year. So it's really valuable to have a landscape design. Yeah.
And so valuable that you're going to be able to offer your services at the SAHBA home show coming up.
Yeah.
And get a consultation.
Absolutely. I encourage everybody to bring pictures and be prepared to talk to me about their visions, their ideas, and we'll kind of work through it and see if they need a design or not, and I can help guide them in the right direction. So
how important is curb appeal, would you say?
Oh, I think curb appeal is huge. It depends on whether you're buying a home or selling a home. That can be your turn off. So yeah, we can, curb appeal is huge.
It's the first impression of a home, right?
It's the first impression of a home, and the outdoor, it should be a reflection of your style, your lifestyle. So the outdoor should definitely be a reflection of you, and so you should spend a lot of time outdoors. And
I think the good news is that you can add a lot of cactus, which is low maintenance, and still look beautiful at the same time.
Absolutely. The Sonoran Desert is absolutely beautiful. We're no shortage of green, lush, absolutely sculptural, beautiful looking plants.
So if somebody comes to you and they want a design, what can they expect if you have a client?
So if they decide to buy a design from me, so our first consultation I'll go to their home and we'll talk about their vision. I'll be able to give them a ballpark for what I think that design would cost. Then I'll give them a price for what my design to do that design will cost. And then with that, they will get an itemized estimate. They'll get a huge 2-scale plot version that they can take to any contractor to have priced. They'll have 3D renderings, and again, like I said, an itemized estimate for Harlow Gardens to install.
Do you hear from people saying this is so much harder when I tried to do it myself?
Oh yes, that's where people, and it's okay to do a lot of the work yourself, but it's really important to have one plan. To work, it's great to have phases throughout the years to get this install done, but working from the plan is the most important part. That way when you're ready for your next phase, you're not winging it. You know exactly what plant to buy, what size, where it goes, how many emitters go to it, which light fixture goes to it. So it's really, having the plan is not only the first step, but it's the most valuable part.
Right, well, and just going through all the steps that you just said right there,
yeah.
You can get exhausted just listening
There's
to how much
so
work.
many details that go to that landscape plan that people don't really think about. So it's important, and that's also why we charge for our design, because it's really hard work, and we work really hard on it.
But the great news is it's a free consultation.
It's a free consultation, absolutely, and if you decide to do any part of the install with Harlow Garden, I'll refund half of your design fee.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, so people come out, see Michaela, and where can they find you real quickly?
They can find me at the SAHBA Home Show. Actually, we have a really cool booth, a huge booth this year, but because what we've done is we've collaborated with 6 other exhibitors. So usually a SAHBA Home Show booth is 10 by 10. Our booth is going to be 20 feet by 60 feet. So it's huge, really interactive. We want people to come into the space, sit down, enjoy, see what it feels like to actually have this beautiful design landscape.
Yeah, and you need the creative juices flowing.
Yes, and there's lots of, seating areas. So yeah, sit down, bring your pictures. We'll talk, we'll chat. It'll be fun.
Michaela, thanks so much for being here. And something you don't want to do as part of your landscaping, the unexpected visitors that come into your home, like rattlesnakes. Alex is standing by with a rattlesnake and one of the experts that will give you peace of mind when it comes to them. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Heather, it's so true. And not just peace of mind for you, but also for your dog. Jeff Carver from Arizona Animal Experts and Paul Blauschild from Adobe Dog Training are here to discuss. Nice to have you here, guys.
Oh, great to be here.
Thank you. You didn't come alone. Who'd you bring with you, Paul?
This is Shumba.
Shumba, beautiful dog.
Shumba is a Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Okay.
And he's been snake avoidance trained.
Excellent, as all of our dogs should be. And yes. Jeff, who'd you bring with you? I see a couple here.
Well, I have a Western Diamondback out in here, and I also have Dinah. Dinah is our educational Gila monster.
Wow, what a title.
Yeah, she's special needs. She had to have one of her paws amputated, so she could not be relocated. So now she goes on events, and we teach people the wonders that are the Gila monster.
Yeah, an ambassador for safety. So what should people do if they encounter one of these animals? Why don't we start with, say, a rattlesnake?
Well, the main thing, if you are out in your yard and you're enjoying your beautifully landscaped space, and now all of a sudden you look down and you see a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is to remember that rattlesnakes are movement oriented, and if you just freeze, they're not going to strike a still target. So lots of times what you can do is they'll just move on their own, or if you have a hat or something like that and you slowly drop it on the other side of them, they will turn towards it and you can step in the other direction.
Wow.
Biggest thing to remember is they don't, other than the striking speed, they don't move that fast. So you can just walk away from one.
Right. You have to just know how to deal with it when it happens. Hopefully you never do encounter one.
Right.
But Paul, let's talk about your method of training. How does it differ from other trainers?
Well, Jeff is one of the differences. Myself, I have 49 years dog training experience. So we're experts in our fields. So when I teach a dog not to go near a rattlesnake, I'm watching the dog's ears, his nose, his mouth, his tail, all about his body language to know when he's associating his mind is focused on that snake.
Right. All those years of training, you know what a dog's thinking, basically,
Exactly.
right? By their body language.
Exactly.
So you have a little demo that you're going to show us with the dog and the Gila monster that you brought. So what are we going to see here today?
Well, we're going to do it with the snake.
Okay,
Because
let's do it with the snake.
we haven't yet incorporated Gila monster.
The encounters are
Avoidance.
so rare for
Yeah.
Gila monsters. I'm going to step out of the way and
I'm just going to bring the dog up to the snake. It's scent, sound, and sight.
Okay.
All right. So we don't know if he's going to. Could you open? Just a little bit.
Is it a good
a
idea to
little bit?
open this cage?
I think it'd be exciting.
Okay.
TV.
Let's see. I'm guessing he's D-toothed.
No,
Whatever
he's
you call it.
fine.
Oh, okay. So
You can see
what are we
he's
seeing
not coiled.
Uh-huh.
All right. If you watch the dog, he just took a sniff of that. and
He's
now
out.
Now he's gone.
I would be too.
He's going to go to Heather because Heather's safe.
Okay, Heather is safe.
That's basically what it is now. You know, he'll do that if he if he sees it, or if the snake is rattling.
Well, obviously, we could talk about this all day long. Very interesting to see how quickly the dog reacted. But thanks to both of you for being here today. Nice to see you.
our
Come
pleasure.
to the home
Thank
show.
you.
All right, guys. And the SAHBA Home Show is happening from Friday, October 4th to Sunday the 6th at the TCC. And if you want more info to get your tickets, check out SAHBAHomeshow.com or call 520-795-3025.